Hi everybody, I'm in the 2003 Subaru Legacy. Just finished redoing the cylinder head gaskets, timing components, and been driving it around. It's running great. I'm here with Mr. Ted today. Hey Teddy, go boy, go boy. We'll go ahead and do a startup, show you a couple things. It's running good. As far as I can tell, I've driven about 150, so 146.8 miles after redoing the cylinder heads, and so far so good. Ted, you stay here for a sec. As before, when I've worked on the Subaru Forester 1999, I had a little coolant leak here, so I never know how tight to make these, tighten down these hoses and hose clamps. I'm not a big fan of these. They cut in a little bit to the hoses. Anyway, had a slight leak there, had a slight leak at the lower radiator hose, nothing big. Just climbed under there after doing the engine install and start. So just watching. One thing that I've noticed, and this is a little bit more troublesome, I've got a little bit of oil leak down below. So this is a timing belt cover. Right below on this side, there's a camshaft gear there, and the driver's side camshaft, there's an oil seal there, or camshaft seal. I'm a little worried that's got a bit of a leak. I used the Felpro oil seals that just came with the kit that I bought for that, and I may have to go in there and replace that seal. We'll see. I'm going to watch it, see if it'll fix itself, get a little bit less. It's not awful, just a drip, but I still don't like it. We'll see what happens. I doubt that leak will fix itself, but you never know. I ordered a new PVC hose. This is a PCV, positive crankcase ventilation. I get that mixed up. That's the valve. Probably should replace that too, but I ordered a new hose because this one was really brittle and I cracked it, and I've got a little rigged together, sort of half of another hose and the leftover PCV hose that I had. So that's working okay. Anyway, I think running pretty good. I'm happy. I want to do a road trip. We'll see what happens, but maybe an intermediate trip, 100 miles or something. Let's give it a real good test. Okay. Come on, Teddy. Good boy. Come on, Ted. Come on in. Mostly just doing cleanup today. This is a bunch of junk. If you've watched my other videos, I do a little bit of scrapping around the neighborhoods. Actually, I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. Haven't even played with it. This is a power washer. A real nice one, Briggs & Stratton. It was just sitting on the side of the road. It's got the hose and the wand and everything. A few chairs, getting a lot of, it's springtime, people are replacing their lawn furniture. A few other things. I want to clean up in here. I wanted to show you this, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see this very well. I broke down some of the costs associated with what I did to this car to get it up and running. Purchase price of a 2003 Subaru Legacy. Bought it for $400 non-running. I put the timing belt back on that came with it. The previous owner thought there was major engine damage and bent valves because of broken timing belt, but it started right up. I put about 1,000 miles on it, quickly realized, and I already knew when I bought it, the head gaskets were leaking and needed to be replaced. Pretty common on these cars. This car has when I bought it, about 146,000 miles. Anyway, it was time. As far as I could tell, it had never been done. Head gaskets had never been replaced. Timing belt components, I think, had been replaced. The sticker on the car in the engine bay says at 110,000 miles. But again, I don't know what the nature of that repair was. Come on, Teddy. Don't go far. Come on in. Come on, Teddy. Come on, Teddy. Stick around, bud. Stick around. Okay, what else? Cost to machine the cylinder heads. The machine shop said they weren't bad. They cleaned them up. They did a pressure test and they did deck them. $283.82. Timing belt kit, an Ison or Asin Felpro head gasket kit. Both of those from Rock Auto. I ruined the coolant temperature sensor when I was pulling the engine. Dumb. Ordered a thermostat. Ordered a few other just bits and pieces. Studs to connect the cylinder head with the exhaust. Anyway, that came out to be $99. That was from the dealership. Not too excited about that, but I figured I needed those parts and wanted to get them quickly. Oil and filter, coolant, $28 each approximately. And total cost, $1,216.40. So just to give you an idea, if you're looking for buying a cheap car, maybe flipping it, maybe you wouldn't do all of this, but a lot of it was essential for me to get this car just up and running. In addition, needs tires, so $350 I'm estimating. Don't know final cost. Struts, I already put those on the car and it rides a lot better. It just needed struts, and I can't remember, $300 to $400. So as you can see, it adds up quickly. So to flip this car, again, I like the look of it, but you know, 2003 Subaru Legacy wagon special edition. Got some rust issues in the rear wheel wells on both sides, so we won't go into that today, but that's another thing I want to tackle. You know, that detracts from the value certainly. For me, it's just a fun project, and we'll see how I can do with rust repair. So could this car then sell for $2,000, $2,500? Could I list it right now and maybe say, you know, beginning college student, high school student, first car, don't worry, it's already banged up a little bit. So I don't know, maybe make a couple $100, maybe about break even. Anyway, it's been a really fun project, and as I say, running good right now. So we'll see what's next. I've got other ideas for coming projects. I want to do some rust repair on the truck. I've got another Subaru Forester, needs some rust repair. VW bus rust repair, and I want to pull the engine of the VW bus. It's a 73, and redo the rear main seal or replace that. I think it's leaking. So making plans. I'm just going to spend the day today, or the afternoon, a few hours cleaning up in the garage, and maybe make a little bit more space so I can fit more stuff in here and get a little bit organized. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. Hey Teddy, what are you doing? Don't wander away. Teddy boy. Good dog. Are you gonna come back and hang out with me? Let's go, buddy.